2, inland personnel contract.
Yes, we have one.
Ms. Sandiar, come on up.
Only I got a break in between my continuous public comments. Inland Personnel Council. According to their website, the Inland Personnel Council was established in 1980, is a consortium of public school districts, community colleges, and county offices of education located in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. Participating IPC members are governed by a joint powers agreement, which is administered jointly by the offices of the San Bernardino and Riverside County Superintendents of Schools and maintained by the law firm of AALRR. The two executive officers of IPC are Edwin Gomez and Ted Alejandre. And an advisory committee meets on a regular basis, which is the two of them with two other people from their counties, meets on a regular basis to provide advice to the council on all of the services that IPC provides to member districts. So you are a member district, we confirmed that. And I filed a record request, which I did not receive completely. So why did I find issue with IPC's agreement that you have? Well, it's a recurring contract. It's an evergreen contract that automatically renews. And the most recent contract you were able to provide me was 2014, and I believe that predates most of your board tenure, other than probably Mr. Lee's. So most of you were not even a part of signing the contract. So again, that's what I have a problem with. You're not bringing this contract to the public, you're not signing it, and you're committing public dollars. And are you, processing these payments annually or biannually, I think is how you're paying them? No, you're not. You're not approving them. They've never shown up on your payment list because they're auto-debited from your account by the County Board of Ed, RCOE. So the contract that they signed with AALRR allows them to do that, and you're beholden to the terms of that contract, but yet you weren't able to provide me that contract as part of my record request. So do you even have it? Then we have to talk about Brown Act requirements, because joint powers authorities, if they claim that they don't have an entity, they want to claim they don't have an entity, that they're just an agreement. Well, when you have a joint powers agreement, you have to have a lead LEA. Who is the lead agency? Everyone is claiming they're not the lead agency, and AALRR cannot be the lead agency because they are not a public entity. So who is, in fact, handling this? Because there are Brown Act requirements that go along with any kind of consortium of these public schools and any kind of joint powers agreement. So the fact that you cannot answer those questions is just too much here that is concerning. And funny how they just sent out a letter that it's being sunsetted once people start asking questions. If that doesn't tell you that there are things going on that probably are not 100% accurate.
Thank you. Now we're going to move on to our final public comment item. Any comments on board member comments and the superintendent's comments that are forthcoming?
Yes.
Sandy R. To make a comment about a board member comment and then superintendent comment.
The only comment I wanted to make about this was the fact that I now get to hear your comments before I speak. I don't have to guess about what you're going to, I thought you guys were going to wish a late Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, but I didn't hear that. I did get some employees that messaged me Happy Mother's Day, so I do appreciate that. But no, it's nice to be able to hear your comments first before I have to speak on what you said. That's just such a novel concept. I know it didn't come from you. I'm sure it had to have been pressure from other board members because I know you're perfectly fine with that. And again, when you guys made your comments, I wanted to talk about the differences of the campuses and also your experience at Arlington, which I already addressed in other portions because I thought you had skipped this. So thank you.
Thank you. Next is superintendent comments. Do you have anything to say about that? Come on up.
So we were at 5 months. The last workshop, I reminded Dr. Lamas that, I've been waiting for a phone call now for 5 months that hasn't been returned. And, last meeting, she assured me in front of a board member that she was going to be reaching out to me, and I was fully prepared to come here and say, hey, I haven't gotten a phone call yet. But I did have her her representative tell me that they want to set up a meeting with me. So it's about time, and it shouldn't take 5 months to get back to people. And I thought it was just me, but I've heard, other people say that they have the same problem as well. So I really think you have to make time when there are issues. And I think we both know that I have a lot of issues to go over with you. So I don't call you all the time. I'm not that type of person. You can ask Renee. In the time she was here, I probably called her less than 5 times. But when there's an issue, I'm going to call you, and I do expect that you're going to be responsive. Thank you.
Thank you. This concludes our public comment portion of our night. We will continue with superintendent comments, and then after which maybe we can take a break. Thank you.
So good evening, trustees, staff, families, and community members. It's hard to believe that our first graduation ceremony will take